Hi, Ms. Gandhi, good to have you. You had a lovely discussion inside. I got to hear a little bit of it. What are some of the major key takeaways for you?
Major key takeaways are that, as the title for today was, I would say, yes, we heard Veena say, she's one person who's doing mediations day in and out. It actually acts as a magic for the parties. We have seen, I have myself done many mediations, and we have seen such strained relationship. People come to the mediation table, they don't want to see each other. But after a few sessions, and when they are trying to resolve their disputes, they start hugging each other. The relationships of the families are back. Even on the corporate side, the parties come to the table with a dispute on the corporate side, but when they resolve their disputes, they shake hands and go back. Their businesses continue.
Good to know. When we talk about mediation across the borders, beyond the geographies, AI come into play. Yeah? Somewhere, some advanced technologies that has come into play, and you need to pace up with that too. How do you look at client confidentiality when it comes to AI and more advanced technologies?
See, mediation is a completely confidential process. When the parties come to the mediation table for the first time, every mediator has to spend 10 to 15 minutes, which is called an opening statement. And confidentiality is a major part of it. You tell the parties that the whole process remains confidential. Nothing discussed in this room will be taken out, not even to the court. Even if it's a court-referred mediation, the mediator or the parties are not supposed to go and say anything in the court. If it's settled, the agreement goes to the court. If it's not settled, nothing goes outside. Even when we have the individual session with both parties, we have to tell that party with whom we are having an individual session, or called a caucus, that what you discuss with me in this session, unless you want me to tell it to the other side, it will not be told to the other side even. So the process is completely confidential.
Moving forward, when we know that mediation will somehow grow and a lot more advocates, a lot more contracts needs to be settled down through mediation, and it's a very easier and a very bright path, so to say, as you just mentioned. In, let's say, 5 years down the line, how do you look at how can you define some of the major trends if I push you to make some predictions? 5 years down the line, how would you see the space evolve?
5 years down the line, I would see that every corporate house would be sensitized on the mediation, and even the public. The Mediation Act in India has come just now in September. So public is still not aware of it. When we lawyers start talking about it, when in the corporates, we general counsel start talking about it, everybody will be sensitized. And then we will be like mature jurisdictions like USA or Singapore or any other European, jurisdiction. That's how I see in the 5 years.